the tenets of a democracy of the United States, and I don't like what I'm fucking seeing in the White House. I don't like what I'm seeing in Washington, D.C. And if we're not going to stand up and fight back, then we're going to end up in a fascist dictatorship, and that's not something I want to see for my country. I'm a patriot.
Okay, so
In 1942, they had to do something.
Today is like something about no kings or something?
There was no.
Absolutely.
No, is it no
But
king day?
everybody
The little baby who calls himself our president is, he's decided that he wants a parade for himself and he wants the military to sing happy birthday. He's spending our tax dollars to do it. And I'm going to protest and say that's not what I want. That's not what I want for my military. It's not what I want for my country.
So it's no King's Day. A lot of people have been hyped up about a little while.
For a little while, absolutely. It's not the first protest, it won't be the last. It will not be the last.
Now I don't know.
Alright.
If we're that
So this is the No Kings protest in Seattle.
It's better not.
In Kings County.
In King County, yeah.
No Kings in King County.
No Kings in King County.
No Kings in King County.
No kings anywhere.
Alright, alright. Well, at least that's why they're out here. I have no idea.
So
I had to ask somebody, so.
Wrong, but when nobody's talking, and everybody throws me the red, white,
Alright, thank you.
blue.
I'm Eric the Dream Giver. Please like and subscribe. Everybody on there, make sure you like and subscribe. If you can afford it, I have membership for $3 to help me support the dream of being out here, standing up for what you believe in, and always following your dreams and your higher purpose. So, I'm just out here helping meet other people out there with their dream and voice their dreams and their purposes and wherever it may be. Give them the opportunity to speak. Hi! I think I recognize you from the Butter Fair.
It's been a long time since I've been at one. Very long time.
Yeah, you're the water.
What's your name?
Eric.
Eric?
Yeah, you're the guy that sells the water. You're the activist that sells the water at the Butter Fair, right?
I don't think I haven't been to a barber in a long time. But it's good to see you here.
Happy Saturday, happy No King's Day!
I'm here for all the right reasons.
I am your MC for today. My name is Shomo, like FOMO, but with a show. And I'm the Immigration Advocacy Manager with One America, an immigrant rights organization here in Washington. I will be honest with you, Seattle. This week has shown how important this work actually is. Good God, it's depressing outside. But here we are today, in a sunny day, standing up to tyranny. So give a hand up for that. Before we get started with our program this morning, or afternoon at this point, I want to do a quick land acknowledgement. I'd like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional land of the first people of Seattle, the Duwamish people, past and present, and honor with gratitude the land itself and the Duwamish tribe. I want to tell you a little story about myself before we get started with our program. I'm the proud child of two Indian American immigrant parents who came to this country chasing the American dream in the 80s. They raised me to believe that I could do whatever I want to do if I put my mind toward it. And oh my God, is Trump trying to break that dream for me. Every single week since I think like 2015, it's a new nightmare that we see at the federal government. Something so simple as just trying to find a better future for yourself in the next day, trying to work to make provide a better future tomorrow for your family, for your friends, for your community, keeps on getting attacked by ICE agents. What the hell's going on? We have seen the militarization of immigration enforcement, especially over the past week. We can't let this happen. Trump is treating this like a dictatorship. Do we accept dictators in America? No! One more time, do we accept dictators in America? No! We, ever since 1776, we are a country with no kings. We are a democracy first. Woo! show Trump that he can't just treat our country like his playground because we, the people, have a voice to protect it. Started this morning with the first speaker who has dedicated the last 23 years advancing immigrant justice, focusing on organizing and development and communications. Please give a warm welcome to Palmira Figueroa. So sorry.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hola, Seattle. No los oigo hasta atrás. Hola, Seattle. I'm here to say I fuck off from Seattle. Okay, now my name is, as my compañero said, Palmira Figueroa. I work for the National Day Labor Organizing Network. We work hand in hand with day laborers, migrants and low-wage workers. That's our job. But I am an immigrant too. I'm an immigrant from Mexico, and I am here because of the love I have for my community. I love our forest. I love our struggle. I love our joy, even in the darkness of night.
There's another one.
We are living through a storm.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
Families are being torn apart right in front of our eyes. Workers are being hunted. People are being taken from their homes, from street corners, and from job sites. Even from court hearings. That is why today I am here to remind you of the power that we have.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I don't know about it. Actually,
I think I will be asking you to chat right after me. I only have one time.
Okay, I'm so blind. Like in American flag, there's like a million of them. I know. I was like,
driving here was much easier than people are getting stuck
so this is my friend Dana. Hi. Hi. You are Lauren. Lauren.
I want to share with you a story. The story that Yamilet agreed with me today that I could share with you. Yamilet is 18 years old. She is a brilliant young woman who will start college in September. She lives in Long Beach, California. And this week, just one day before her graduation, her high school graduation, her father, Rosario, who waited on the corner each morning for work as a day laborer, was picked up by ICE. Chinga la migra, you're right. He wasn't hurting anyone. Rosario is not a criminal. He was trying to feed his family, to support his daughter, to get her to graduation. That morning, ICE showed up, not with compassion, not getting a criminal. He showed up with violence. They showed up with violence. Yamilet had to walk across that graduation stage with a broken heart. Either with her. This is not just a story. I hope everyone knows that. This is the truth of what's happening in this country every fucking day. But I'm here to say we are not powerless. Only the people! Save the people! Only the people! Save the people! Our love for one another has to be stronger than any wall. connection. When they bring destruction, we bring care. Seattle, this is not anymore just a protest.
It's free to subscribe. Like the video. Thank you for your support.
To protect our most vulnerable. We need you. I want to invite you to follow my organization and others over Instagram. Ours is at Day Labor Network.
Silence.
I want you to attend as many protests as you can. I want you to attend our call to action. We will have an online town hall next Wednesday. Look it up online. Sign up for community defense training with local organizations. Adopt a day laborer career. Join a rapid response team with the Washington Immigrant Solidarity Network locally. Accompany a family to a court hearing to the Northwes Immigrants' Rights Project. Go to your local Home Depot, not to shop, but to stand with and protect our workers.
Share this video.
Build those buildings. Care for our children. Care for
Silence
our
is violence.
Work in the restaurants. Harvest our food. Prepare the food in those restaurants. All of that has been done by immigrant workers.
Silence.
Share our stories. Interrupt the silence. Please
Silence.
interrupt the violence. This country will not save us. Politicians will not save us. We will save each other. Say it again, only the people. Save the people. Solo el pueblo. Salva el pueblo. To all the Yamilets out there, we see you. We will not let your pain go unanswered. To all you here, you have a role, and we need you now. To each other, not to each other, to each other. If this is your first protest, I want to welcome you. I love you. If you've been doing this your whole life, I really thank you, and we still need you. If you're just waking up, there's still time. But we cannot wait. Not one more child. Not one more father. Because this is the moment to move, and not just to feel, and not just to post. We all need to act. We will show up in the streets. We will show up at the jump sites, corners, court hearings. We will show up in peace.
I take video.
Non-violent, protesting, but non-violent. We will show up for each other. Thank you, Seattle.
Hey, will you share my live stream?
I'm sorry, love.
Anybody want to share my live stream?
Hippies in the hood, but there's hippies in the hood.
I mean, I'm trying to give you a voice out here. You guys have a reason to be out here or not?
Until this stops. You can use this right now to fight back. It's not just working, it's not just sending letters, it's not just helping people in a company, it's not just helping people in immigration, but it's everything. We have to try on all fronts because, again, Trump is trying to make this an own personal playground and we can't let that happen.
It's Eric the Dream Giver. Hey,
Washington State's Attorney General's office, who goes to court in Washington State.
I support it. I'm a real community supporter.
just subscribe to my channel. It's free. It's free to subscribe.
plus hippies, man, exist out of spite.
Thank you.
That's the message to send to everybody. Exist out of spite.
Exist out of spite.
I exist out of spite. You should exist out of spite.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here, thank you for that welcome. It's an honor to be here from the Attorney General's office to talk to all of you today. I want to start by emphasizing that while I'm here today, I'm not by a long shot the only one in our office doing this important work. There's actually people at our office downtown right now. There's people here in the crowd from our office, and I'd ask everyone to join me in a quick round of applause for the people doing this important work. Over the last 7 months as we've been preparing and bringing cases to block President Trump's fascist policies. And yes, thank you. And under the leadership of our Attorney General, Nick Brown, we have been able to achieve a lot. We have filed 22 lawsuits just in the last 5 months. We'll get there soon. It was 21 when I wrote the draft speech, and it's 22 today. So,
hey, you want to share my live stream?
So, we've won many important victories. When Donald Trump tried to end birthright citizenship for babies born in this country just because their parents are here to escape persecution or to study, we went to court and we won. When Donald Trump tried to make it a crime for parents and doctors to provide health care for transgender youth, we went to court and we won. When Donald Trump tried to dismantle the Department of Education and tried to take billions of dollars away from public health funding for our state, we went to court and we won. The list goes on, and I can tell you we are preparing right now for more cases. Right now, the team at the office is getting ready in case Trump tries to do here what he did in California with the National Guard, and we will be ready. So we have already accomplished a lot, and we will accomplish a lot more, but I want to emphasize 2 things about why all of us are here today. The first is that the courts alone cannot save us. The courts alone cannot save us. Donald Trump, in his first term, appointed hundreds of federal judges, including 3 Supreme Court justices. Yes. And many of them, unfortunately, are more loyal to him than to the Constitution, and we cannot count on them to save us. And even when they do rule in our favor, we cannot count on Trump to follow their orders. So we need to win, not just in court, but also in the court of public opinion, right? We need to show Trump, and we need to show Congress, and we need to show the media, and we need to show everyone who's not here today that we are the majority, that Donald Trump is the extremist. We do not support his agenda. Most Americans do not want a country of hate, of chaos, of profound inequality. We do not want our military used for birthday parades and for political theater in Los Angeles. That's what we're all here today to show, and that's why I'm so appreciative that all of you are here today to send that message loud and clear. Yes. And the second message I want to send is that to win over that public opinion, we are the majority. We need to show that Donald Trump is lying when he claims that we are some fringe extremist group. We are the majority. We are here to exercise peacefully our First Amendment rights to protest against this terrible policy. Donald Trump is the one who wants chaos and violence. We want to be here peacefully to protest and tell him that's not what we want, that's not who we are. So let's make that clear today. So to wrap up, I'd like to ask you all to join me in a chant that's become kind of an informal motto at the AG's office. A couple months ago, our Attorney General, Nick Brown, was asked at an event what he wanted Trump to do. And he said, it's very simple. I want him to follow the damn law. Right? Follow the damn law. It's not that complicated. So I'd ask you to join me in a chant. Follow the damn law. 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 Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you.
Give that one more time for Solicitor General Noah Brazil. I have been organizing and fighting for democracy since I was 12. Don't clap, that means I'm about to turn 30. For the past 17 years, I have not shut up in the slightest, despite being told to do so multiple times. And we need to remind ourselves to never stop using our voices in these moments, because they want us to be quiet. They want us to be silenced. They want us to live in fear in our homes and do nothing, but we can't do that. Because if we don't stand up and speak out for what's right and wrong, they will trample us. And that's why it's so important that we're here today to make our voices heard.
Hey, how you doing?
As I mentioned towards the beginning, I work for an immigrant rights organization known as One America. One America was founded back in 2001 in response to the September 11th attacks that created rampant Islamophobia all throughout the country, which is absolutely unacceptable. We're seeing that happen again. We're seeing this new wave of othering, and we just can't stand for that. Over the past decades of One America evolving and organizing and building power, immigrant power in Washington state, we have continued to fight back and make our voices heard and make sure that immigrant voices are heard when they're trying to be silenced. Our next speaker is my organization's founder, our own Representative Pramila Jayapal.
Determined to protect our democracy and to protect each other. I want to thank Indivisible, Planned Parenthood, all the groups, One America, my amazing organization that I started, One America, all of you who are here because you know you are ready to step up. Now look, if you've been following the news, you might imagine that I've had to dig even more deeply I love you back, to adjust my speech this morning, given the political assassination of a beloved Minnesota Democratic state legislator and her husband, and the attempted assassination of another beloved Minnesota state legislator and his spouse at their home by somebody pretending to be a police officer. And my heart aches, your heart aches for all the Minnesotans, for all our fellow resistors across the country who understand the incredible danger of this moment. So this is going to require a lot of us. We have to adjust ourselves. We have to dig even more deeply and even rise higher to the moment that is before us to stop us from going down the violent drain of authoritarianism. start typical rally speeches, I just want to start by allowing us to feel what we are feeling. I have been feeling it all week, following the ICE raids across the country, the militarization on the streets of Los Angeles, the arresting of a United States member of Congress, my colleague LaMonica McIver, and the assault and the handcuffing of a U.S. Senator, Alex Padilla. And this morning, the assassination of Minnesota lawmakers, even as the Proud Boys are circulating memes on their social media channels saying, shoot a couple and the rest will go home.
Fuck you, coward!
Well, I am here with you to say we are not going home. We are going to stand up for our country, for our democracy. Because we know that violence isn't just from the muzzle of a gun. Rounding up our neighbors is political violence. The suppression of free speech is political violence. Republican legislation that cruelly kicks people off of healthcare and food stamps is political violence. The existence of so many assault rifles on our streets and in our schools is political violence. The hateful rhetoric that I see and experience every day in the halls of Congress, in the committee rooms, on the floor of the House is political violence. And all violence, especially political violence, is a communally felt experience. So let us feel it. Huddle in, hug your loved ones, take the hands of the people next to you if you feel comfortable. Breathe in the strength of not being alone. Breathe in the power of a growing movement for democracy, because we are here together to get our strength stronger and to demonstrate our power. We are here to take back our country from any and all pretenders who want to be king. We are here to stand up to the tyrants and their enablers who want to bend the nation to them, to the dictators and the authoritarians who have forgotten why and how our country was formed. And if you're like me, you're shocked and you're not shocked at all. Because targeting on a mass scale, especially by a pretender to be king, begets targeting on a small scale. And if you're like me and you're honest about it, you might be afraid. I'm not ashamed to say I've got moments of fear. Of course I do, so do you. But I and you are more than simply afraid. We are furious. We are enraged. And we are courageous. Because never forget that courage is not acting when you have no fear. It's acting despite the fact that you are afraid. It is about stepping up for others, even when the risk to me might be less. It's about allowing our compassion to be present and our hearts to ache. It is about using our anger and our collective action that resists this violence with our nonviolent resistance and our non-cooperation. Now listen, the best way to fight wannabe kings and authoritarians who don't listen to the Constitution, who don't listen to Congress or the courts, is to build the strength and the power of the people. To remind those wannabe kings that power that's happening around us is not disconnected and singular. That rounding up immigrants is directly tied to the militarization of our communities, is directly tied to the suppression of dissent, and the elimination of due process is directly tied to the elimination of healthcare and food, and education is directly tied to the control of women's bodies, and the bullying of trans kids is directly tied to the violence across all these realms. Because it is ultimately, it is all about the concentration of power in the hands of a wannabe king, and we say no kings! So Seattle, our job is not to wait for some big moment to occur. I like big moments, but it's not to wait for some big moment to occur. Our job is to create those big moments with many smaller acts of resistance that build upon each other and build our own courage and capacity about how we increase the numbers of people that participate and the number you sign up for my Resistance Labs trainings. And you're going to hear from some incredible people after me who participated in those trainings. In just 2.5 months, we've had over 30,000 people sign up from all 50 states across the country. And so please go to resistancelab.us to sign up for the next ones, which are coming up in June and July. We're going to give you the tools, the knowledge, the understanding that you need to protect our democracy. Now, I want you to know that being here today is really important. It is not performative. Recognize that right now, you are part of hundreds of largest protests in the history of America. That may be today when you show up. And I want you to know that your resistance has already been working. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was brought back to the United States because of your resistance. And Kansuri were all released because of your resistance. And yes, even yesterday, the giant wannabe king even did a giant 180 on our raids, nominally directing DHS and ICE to stop raids on farm workers and hospitality workers. That is because of